Hello and welcome. What is Git and how it is related to GitHub? This is a very brief and small introduction about Git. If you already know about it, feel free to skip this video because it is going to be for beginner and for those who don't know about Git. Git is a version control. What is version control? If you see the diagram here, when you develop any large application, you must have a copy of it when you are going to the next version. This is how GitHub is going to store all the version, all piece of your software from start to finish. This is how it works. For example, if you have ever developed any application in your life, for example, if I open the web design projects, as you can see, we have all our folders here. We add this in the first day, and the second day, and third day, and fourth day. Now how you are going to say, if you bring any changes to this one, you might take a copy of this and say, let's have the old copy here, and we will work on the new one. You will have the old copy. If I just copy it here, now I can work on this one. The older version will be there. The newer version will be here. Now you will copy paste that, and it is not what you are going to do in coding. This is when the the source any of the version control system will come, and they are mostly called CVS or version control system or something like that. And these are very helpful when you develop any large application, because when you develop them, you do not add all the feature in one night. You will work months, maybe years, and if you work them, you should have keep track of what you are doing, which changes you are bringing to the application, and who is bringing the changes. And this is what Git is going to be good for. This is just a version control system that will help you develop large application, and it keep track of all the changes you bring every day. You commit them, something like that. Now GitHub is, what is GitHub and Git? As you can see, the name is similar. GitHub is where you store your projects, and Git is the system where it will store and track all those changes in your application. The way it works is you use Git as command line, and you upload all the projects on GitHub. When you upload them on GitHub, for example, the Python Binance, for example, this is just an application. And when you go to the commits, the commit is all the changes they bring to the application day by day, and on who bring the changes, it will be stored here. This is by another person, and this is by another person. As you can see, those commits are the changes they bring. That's why they use GitHub. You can install this on Windows, on Mac, on Linux, on all operating system. Then you will have access to this one. Let's have a look at this one and how you can use this one. For example, I create a folder called Git here. Oh no, the folder name should not be Git because it will make conflict later. So we will use Git folder, something like this. For example, we create a file here called index.html, and it's just fine for now, and we add something inside this one. How you keep track of this one? The way you use Git, once you install Git on your system, you right click, you say Git GUI or graphical user interface, and Git bash. If you use the GUI, it will be graphical user interface. You can create a repository and say, I want to keep track of this repository. Select the folder, and it will use this folder as your project. So create the repository, and now you can use the graphical user interface and commit all the changes here. Plus, as you can see, we have another folder .git here. They have created for us, and this folder will look at your application and all the changes, and it will show them here. For example, now we do not have any changes here, but if you want to bring any changes, for example, let's open this in the code editor and add a little code inside this one. HTML5. Okay, we save this one, and you come here. If you come here and see the file has changed, and we have add something here. Now it is the changes, we have not committed anything. You can write your commit here and write your commit. Let's say this is initial commit or something like that. You start this one and say commit. It will yes. You should when you commit this one, it says that no changes has committed. You must have one. Yeah, stage the file. First you should stage all the files. Yes, stage one file means this is on the stage changes, and then you can commit this one. Now it has committed. Now we don't have any changes. I have not used the GUI previously, that's why it is a little bit confusing. You can use the graphical user interface. Plus, if you are using the Microsoft Visual Studio Code, you have it already in your computer. As you can see, here is the get version control. You can use this tool here. In the next video, I will show you how you can use this one and some of the commands you can run here. So I hope it has been informative for you. Thank you for watching.